What is going on, my friend? Welcome to the video. My name is Brian Olinick, and you are searching for how to start a dance studio business. It's a really good search, and my experience with this, the whole reason why you're going to want to listen, goes back over the last 3.5 years. Started some businesses that absolutely failed. Most of them absolutely failed, and some of them worked. And dealing with the overhead of storefronts, of office space, of employees, staff, the whole monthly operations to fund it all on a monthly basis, it can be real hectic, okay? And it goes with the territory of a dance studio business, all right? You got to keep in mind all these things when you're starting a business, all right? Like a dance studio business, you got to map out a business plan of where you are and where you want to be. And if you don't have the budget set aside to start a dance studio business, and even if you do, if you're only looking at this because maybe your passion is dance, all right, or if you're looking at this because you want to start a business to be your own boss, to do what you want to do when you want to do it, if that's really what you're looking for, I would actually advise you, before you consider starting a dance studio business, if you hear me out here for a second, having close friends of mine who have done this, including myself, having different retail stores that I've helped friends out with over the last 3 years, getting up at the crack of dawn, being the first one there, leaving and being the last one there, sometimes having days where you have no clients and customers, sometimes having clients and customers there where you got to put in overtime. It can be fun at first, but through the long-term process, when you want to take a vacation, when you want to do some things, all right, it can be real hectic. It can be a headache, all right, and it's just something to be aware of, which is why the best tip I'd throw you away here before you consider starting a dance studio business is, if you're looking at this because you want to be a business owner, you want to do what you want to do when you want to do it, you want to create time, freedom, and leverage to where you can afford what you're passionate about, all right, build a business and afford what you're passionate about, and maybe that is dance, all right, the best thing you could learn how to do is create a leveraged business where your profits are really high and your overhead and your workload is a lot lower. And the lead I want to throw your way here, having done this over the last 15 months, was when I came across a person who was building a business without dealing with office space or renting out space to operate under, without dealing with creating their own products and services, without dealing with the hassle of trying to prospect friends and family to talk about the business, or build a business through strangers and cold market prospecting them, without having to do any of those crazy things. And because this person wasn't dealing with the overhead associated with a dance studio business, like operating costs on a monthly basis for a studio and your space, and then possibly having other dancers as staff, all right, so having employees, without dealing with any of those things, they were building a business, a high multiple six-figure income business, get this, on the internet. And the cool part was their passion, all right, their passion was traveling, so they're not only able to afford their passion, all right, but they're able to have the time freedom, leveraging the internet to build their business, to actually enjoy it, which was just completely absurd to me. It was ludicrous, the amount of money that they were making, high multiple six, almost seven-figure income. And because they were doing this, working on the internet, I started to model and copy what they're doing. Less than 30 days later, I was able to create a full-time income business for myself, working part-time. And of course, those aren't average or typical results. Just like in a dance studio business, you got to learn some things, you got to put in work, just like on the internet. But the cool part was I didn't have to deal with supplies, equipment, employees, studio space, operating that on a monthly basis, which can cut down the amount of money that you can make. So from a business model review perspective, I hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said, if you're looking at starting a dance studio business because you are looking at it to be your own boss, you want to be in control of your income, to afford not only what you're passionate about, which could be dance, it could be traveling, all right, but to be able to have the time freedom to enjoy that, the best thing you could do, if that's really what you're looking for, is learn the skills required to building a business on the internet. And if this makes sense to you and you're following me here, connect with me on my site. If you're coachable, trainable, willing to learn some things, I'll put a link down below. Don't be shy. It's 123marketingtips.com, and I look forward to sharing with you how to build a business, have a life at the same time, using the internet, and without having to go out there and bug friends and family, or do home meetings or luncheons or prospect people. So appreciate you. It's been fun, and I'll see you on the beach of the world. Take care.